checks and balances and freedom of speech. And when they're done, I wish they would come down the street to the Capitol and teach some of what they've learned to the congressional leaders of the Republican Party. You see, in the past weeks, we've seen Republicans in Congress abuse their power in too many ways. We have a Republican leader threatening judges who protect our rights. We've seen Republicans in Congress abuse their power in too many ways. We have a Republican leader threatening judges who protect our rights and corrupting our government by running roughshod over the Ethics Committee to protect himself. Republicans are trying to increase their power, even if it means ignoring rules that go back to America's beginnings. They seem to think that they know better than our founding fathers. Somehow, I doubt that's true. In their latest move, President Bush and the Republican leadership are trying to ram through radical choices for judges who will serve a lifetime on the bench. They're trying to eliminate a 200-year-old American rule that says that every member of the Senate has a right to rise to say their piece and speak on behalf of the people that sent them here. This isn't about some arcane procedure of the Senate. It's about protecting liberty and our limited government. This isn't about politics. In the past, 2 Democratic presidents tried to take control of the judicial branch, and Americans of all political stripes rightly spoke up to defeat those efforts. It isn't even about judges. The fact is that this president has a better record of having his judicial nominees approved than any president in the past 25 years. Only 10 of 214 nominations have been turned down, and those 10 had views that were totally out of touch with the mainstream values Americans share. When it comes down to it, stripping away these important checks and balances is about the arrogance of those in power who want to rewrite the rules so that they can get their way. It would mean that the United States Senate becomes merely a rubber stamp for the president. It would mean that one political party, be it Republicans today or Democrats tomorrow, gets to have all the say over our nation's highest courts. It would remove the checks on the president's power, meaning that one man sitting in the White House could personally hand out lifetime jobs to judges whose rulings on our basic rights can last forever. That's not how America works. Here in America, the people rule, and all the people have a voice. Here in America, our judges should be independent, not puppets dancing to the pull of one person in power or one political party's agenda. We cannot sit by and allow the corruption of America's values and America's Congress. The Republicans who run Washington should start using their power for the good of all Americans, not abusing it for their own benefit. Our Constitution tells us that the courts should be free from political pressure and that our rights are protected by checks and balances. Our children know that you can't change the rules just to get your way. I think it's time that Washington Republicans remembered those truths. This is Senator Harry Reid. Thank you for listening.